Oh, Tom.
Hey, page 9.
Pardon?
Page 9. Read all about it.
Look, it's a bit early in the morning for riddles.
This punch-up with the club Capricorn last night. Here's a fellow who was there. Eh? Rita's little fracas in the club last night. In the morning papers.
Oh, aye.
That'd be in the Gazette tonight. With photographs, I shouldn't wonder.
Well, where is she? The new cleaner? Oh, really, Billy?
Oh, she hasn't come.
Not another one. Where are all the poor we keep being told there are in this country? Obviously not poor enough to stick to a job with reasonable pay and hours. Easier collecting social security, I suppose.
We're in the news.
I'm not interested in the morning paper. I am only too upset at the prospect of having to do my own cleaning again today.
All right, well, if you're not interested.
What news?
Rita went 10 rounds with another bird at the opening of the Capricorn Club last night in front of the Lord Mayor and everybody.
Never.
Look, see for yourself.
Mr. Benny Lewis, the director of the club, said it had been just one of those things that had been settled amicably. I bet. Wish I'd been there.
Well, whose fault was it that we weren't? Certainly not mine.
Well, couldn't help it being off colour, could I?
No, you're never off colour when you're going out with Jimmy Fraser, are you?
That's very unfair, though. I was feeling pretty rotten, you know. She laughed, and that's all she said.
Well, you don't expect me to jump for joy, do you, missing that lot? Miss Rita Littlewood scratching somebody's eyes out in front of all the knobs in Weatherfield. Not to mention Councillor Fairclough.
Yes, I bet he wasn't very happy about it.
He'd be mortified.
Well, needs must.
Alan, listen, can you come home at dinner time just for a change?
Look, love, if Jimmy's there as the customer, you know...
Look, please, just for once, can you stop this wheeler dealing and just come home?
Well, if there's no emergency, if nobody turns up and wants to buy the whole stock
Well,
of
what
cars for
chance
cash...
is there of that happening?
Not very much. Or I'll see you at lunchtime.
Well, what do you think?
Where do you get the brass to buy it? That's what I'm thinking.
Suits me, doesn't it?
To suit anybody, that, even me.
There's just one snag. It's not mine. It's Maggie's.
You want your legs smacking, you do, upsetting me like that. Even my knees would turn green.
No, you're not envious if it's Maggie's then.
Well, she's not competition, is she?
Am I?
Well, we're both about the same age. Both on shelf, operating the same patch.
Yeah, I suppose so.
No, suppose so about it, love.
Bet. What do you think of Ken?
In a word, scrumptious.
Yeah, he is a bit, isn't he?
Why do you ask?
Oh, no particular reason.
Of course, you've been seeing rather a lot of him lately, haven't you? What with these lessons he's been giving you?
And the rest.
Eh?
He's been round here for a meal.
Has he?
Well, one thing leads to another, doesn't it?
Does it?
Oh, you know.
No, love, I don't know. Not so far as Ken Barlow's concerned, anyway.
Well, that's just your hard luck.
No, but it's not as simple as that, Mrs. Walker.
Look, if someone needs money and there's work available, then they should work and not sponge on the state. Am I right or
Yeah,
wrong?
but look, there's no point in working just for the sake of working. There's no joy in that. And the least the state can do is offer some sort of option.
Here we go again. You see, the impossible dream. Utopia for the masses.
Look, they used to call bronchitis the Manchester disease, didn't they? Yeah. I'll tell you what the British disease is. Laziness.
Well said, Mrs. Walker. Look, take those Germans that wanted to work like the devil to finish the job on time. Now, would our brave unions have allowed that? Would they? Heck! They were appalled at the idea.
Yeah, but what's clever about working your guts out? You know, I mean, look, the dignity of labour and all that rubbish, do me a favour. The managerial and ruling classes don't believe in it. They never have. Look, 3-hour lunches, 3-day weekends, phony business trips.
Look, the chap next door to me is having central heating putting in. But not last Monday he didn't, because nobody turned up. It's not the managerial classes that are having 3-day weekends, not by a long chalk.
You're keeping quiet, Mrs. Sharples.
There's an old chap I sometimes meet on market. He's from behind the Iron Curtain. He's been here since the war. He went back home. Just once. He said it was terrible. Notices all over the place. No work, no food. He says it breaks his heart to see the mess we're making of what we got here in this country. This is a land of plenty today for nearly everybody, us old uns included. But I'll tell you this, I'll be glad I'm soon leaving it behind, because in my book it's gone rotten.
Follow that.
Len been in?
I haven't seen him, no.
Well, if he does, will you tell him I'm at the club?
What was the killer punch then? A right cross or a left jab?
Actually, it was a full Nelson in the first submission and the scissors in the second.
It doesn't say it in the paper.
Ah.
Did she say any more?
Not really. Oh, yes, she did mention a knife. Yeah, the stiletto she keeps in the top of her fishnet stocking. She can split hair with it at 20 paces, I reckon.
You know, Billy, the trouble with you is that you tend to worry a joke to death. Ah, Mr. Ogden. Mrs. Ogden blooming in green pastures, is she?
She didn't mean that, did she?
No, I don't think so. I mean, over the past couple of months, just the mention of your Hilda's name would bring little frothy bubbles to the corners of her
Well,
mouth.
you can't blame our Hilda for wanting to get on, can you? I mean, she's in the executive class now, isn't she?
Right, one bucket.
One bucket.
One scrubbing brush.
One scrubbing brush.
One mop.
One mop.
One bottle of cleaning fluid.
One but Mrs. Ogden, you might be married to Montgomery's right-hand man, but my husband were a Bevan boy.
Sign for him. I'm responsible to Mr. Lewis for all this equipment, you know, so you'll be responsible to me for it.
Yes, Mrs. Ogden. 3 bags full, Mrs. Ogden.
I'm not carrying the can back for any pilfering.
What did you say then?
You heard.
I want a full apology or I'm jacking it in.
You know where the door is?
If I jack it in, you know where that leaves you, don't you?
Here.
On your own.
Marvellous.
But if you're on your own, you're not a boss, are you? I mean, to be a boss, you must have somebody to boss, mustn't you? Well?
I apologise.
And just to show there's no ill feeling, I'll do 3 rooms and you can do just 1.
That's very nice of you.
This one.
I'd give up if I were you, Hilda. She's too smart for you.
Oh, I'll break her spirit before I've finished, don't you fret.
Hello.
Hey, up. What's the other fella like?
Hey? Oh, no, I tripped over someone at work.
Ah.
I just come from the Rovers. They said Len might be here.
Yeah, I were hoping he'd come in and all.
How are you feeling anyway?
Fine.
Well, you did get the best of it, didn't you?
Naturally. I used to watch my mam clobbering me dad.
Hey, what does she call you, Road?
Brass-faced bitch.
So you lamped her one?
Do you blame me?
Not a bit. The mayor saw the funny side of it afterwards.
Well, I did apologise to him.
He shouldn't frequent nightclubs. I say, old Len dashed out a bit sharpish, didn't he?
Yeah, that's what I want to see him about. I mean, 1 minute he were there, next minute he'd skedaddle.
Ah, I saw.
Perhaps he doesn't like the sight of blood.
Well, Len has been in more punch-ups than John Wayne. I'd have thought he'd have thrown himself between you, though, tried to break it up like.
Maybe I embarrassed him.
Yes, I think maybe you did, love.
Well, it wasn't me that were drunk. That silly bitch. I were just singing and minding my own business. Len could see that.
Well, it wasn't quite that straightforward for him.
Well, it was for everybody else. I mean, even the mayor said it wasn't my fault, and he got his tummy dented.
Ah, that's just it, love.
Eh?
Len's up for mayor. Next year's mayor.
Oh, you're joking.
I'm not. Hey, but what I've told you is strictly confidential.
Oh, poor Len. Oh, he must really think I put the cat among the pigeons. His lady friend fighting in public. Here we are, special lunchtime edition, hot off the presses.
Oh, give it here.
I bought it, I get first squint. Now it's on front page.
Oh, come on, May, don't keep us in suspense.
Now it's on page 2 or page 3. I tell a lie. Big headlines.
What?
Singer drops in Mer's lap. There's a picture as well.
Come on, let's have a look.
Ladies first.
Absolutely.
I'm glad I'm not like that. You are gloating over somebody else's misfortune.
Oh, I couldn't do it.
Still, it can't be bad publicity for the old Capricorn, can it, all this?
Jimmy Fraser's very chuffed, you know. He's a remarkable man, you know. Everything he touches turns to gold.
How's it going, the old partnership?
That's great.
Making plenty of dosh, are you?
Well, it's not just that, Billy. I'm back in the swim again, you know. Wants to get soaked in sump oil every day.
Oh, stop it. You're making me jealous. Hey, come on, aren't you two finished with it, yeah?
Oh, go on, then you can have it. It's
Great.
not done so much more than what we're in paper this morning,
very
really.
much.
Oh, come on, Alan. It's time we went out for our dinner.
What do we have to? I mean, I'll settle for a liquid lunch.
Well, I won't.
Go on, Elsie, you tell him. Fellas don't know what's good for them.
Come on, home.
That's your command, madam.
Oh, you've just missed him.
Oh,
Who do you think, Ken?
oh, has he been in?
Well, that's why you're here, isn't it? Hoping you'd see him.
Not especially.
Do you know, I think it's all in the mind, actually. I mean, I've heard about students getting sloppy about the teachers, but it's not often the other way around.
Think what you like. I'll have a bottle of shandy, please.
He's, not taking you out, though, has he?
Oh, well, he's been too busy.
Not too busy to come in here.
For half an hour.
10p, please. Still. Bet you don't give up easy, do you?
I'm known for it.
Oh, really, Billy? Every time I've seen you today, you've had your nose in a newspaper.
Rita's made the headlines again.
I don't care if she's been made queen. Look, if you've got time to read, you've got time to help me with the cleaning.
Landlords don't do cleaning.
And neither do landladies. And may I remind you that your position here is completely unofficial.
Meaning?
Meaning that I am exercising my authority as landlady to tell you, my unofficial landlord, that I need a cleaner. Any cleaner. Even Hilda Ogden.
Hello? Can I come in? You did say I could, didn't you?
Well, you might have said who you were.
Well, who do you think it was?
Somebody I didn't want to catch me studying at racing page.
Oh, you can please yourself what you do at your age, surely.
You can never please yourself in this life, at any age.
Well, Ken don't object, does he?
Object? Nothing will disapprove. Reckon it's not what they give me my pension for. Him and Ina Sharples out to live together.
Well, he has got a point.
Look, I like backing horses, don't I?
So you back 'em?
Yeah, I do. You know, what do you want?
Well, you know that Ken's been teaching me English.
You know, I reckon that's a waste of time at your age. You ought to be concentrating on getting wed, else you'll finish up an old maid.
Thanks very much for the advice.
Women should always marry. Men never.
It's a bit of a contradiction, that, isn't it?
Yeah, well, like everything is.
Yeah, well, like I was saying, I thought that in return for Ken giving up so much of his time to teach me, that I'd offer my services here.
Services?
Cook your meal if you like, or do a bit of cleaning up.
Why?
Well, like I said, in return for what Ken's doing for me.
Ken hasn't suggested it, has he?
No.
It's your own idea,
Yeah, and why the third degree? I'm only offering to cook your meal.
and you won't want any paying?
No, will I, Heck?
Oh, well, I don't see why you shouldn't.
Oh, I had to tell her, mate. The poor girl thought she got leprosy or something.
If I'd have wanted her to know, I'd have told her myself.
All right, I'm sorry, but I think you're making altogether too much of it. Chapman will get over it in time.
Is that what he said?
Well, not exactly.
It's done me no good, this, you know, no flaming good at all.
You've really got your heart set on being mayor, haven't you?
Well, of course I have. Would have been a smack in the eye for some of those nits round here. I'd have made a very good one and all. He's a bit upset, isn't he?
We all know why, don't we, Councillor Roberts?
I don't know why.
Well, you're not old enough to be told, Billy Walker.
I feel like that.
Oh, so you reckon it'll leave you with a clear field then, do you?
Well, not quite, but I reckon it's shortened the odds a bit.
By gum, you're that's as open and above board as your fried-up face would make us believe.
It's an advantage to have an honest face in politics.
Especially when you're dishonest.
Oh, more devious, Mrs. Sharples.
Oh, I see you working hard as per,
I
Stanley.
haven't been here all dinner time.
No, just most of
Look,
it.
a pint to whet me appetite for me pie and chips and a pint to wipe it, to wash it down.
How many pints to wash it down?
Oh, 2, 3.
Here we are, Stanley. 5th today. Or is it 6th? Have I said so much? Oh, Hilda. Can I have a word with you?
Yeah, what about?
Would you like a drink?
Look, I've got work to do, you know, even if some others haven't.
Yeah, well, it's about work, actually. Look, would you consider coming back to work here?
No.
Oh, only it's my mum's idea. You see, she's a proper bereft without you, she is.
She'll have to stop it after, won't she?
I'll make it worth your while.
I've heard that one before and all. Here, you can get some up for us teas while you're strolling round the streets this afternoon.
No. She's a bit independent, and since she started work at a Capricorn club.
Hey, did you mean it when you said make it worth the while?
Yeah, well, she's got us over a barrel, hasn't she?
How much?
Half as much again.
Generous? Very generous.
That really was rather nice, you know.
What, the undercut or coming out for your dinner for a change?
Both.
Oh, you always did have a silver tongue.
You know, if I tried to explain, you wouldn't listen, would you?
Explain what?
About why I like this deal with Jimmy. Living the fuller life, you know, that you seem to resent so much.
I don't resent it.
You give me that impression.
Well, you always seem to be so contented at the garage.
I was.
Well, why do you want to work all the hours that God sends then?
Because I don't want to be just contented. I want to be, what Lord Reith said, fully stretched.
Fully stretched? You're not a flaming corset.
I like honing up my wits on people like Jimmy Fraser and other men like that. You get very bored and very tired just working on the back axles all day.
And just having me to talk to.
I didn't say that.
No, you didn't. I'm sorry.
I'm going to cut down on that socializing business, too. I'm doing too much of it.
You know what worries me, love? It's your eyes. They're like wine gums.
A man should be slightly dissipated. Makes him more interesting.
I've got news for you. You look like no Wellington boots. Come in.
Hello.
Oh, I do.
Hello.
Glad I've caught you, Alan. Message from Benny.
Oh, we are on the phone, you know.
He has been trying to get you at the garage.
What's the message for you?
Can you stand in for him tonight at the club? His tummy's a bit upset. Actually, I think last night was a bit too much.
Why did you ask Jimmy Fraser when all said and done it is his club, isn't
Jimmy's
it?
out of town, love. Tell Benny, yes, I'll do my best.
But you
I'll do it till Jimmy arrives. I'll see you later.
Were you going somewhere tonight?
That I know of.
Oh, well, I thought... You're not seen Len, have you?
No.
He, seems to be avoiding me.
Well, do you blame him?
I'm not quite sure what you mean.
What happened last night? I mean, after all, even if he wasn't involved, it does rub off, doesn't it?
I might be putting 2 and 2 together and making 5, but I think you know what I know.
And what does that mean?
About Len being up for mayor.
No, I didn't know.
Oh. Well, it's very confidential. I only heard about it this morning.
Did Len tell you this?
No. Not set eyes on him since he shot out of that club like a flaming rabbit.
You're not surprised, are you?
No, not now that I know what I do know, but I'm not exactly thrilled.
Well, I'm here to tell you that he tried to stop something like that happening.
How?
He wasn't very pleased at you going to the Capricorn Club. As a matter of fact, he asked Benny Lewis not to give you the job.
Well, I'm off.
You what?
Well, I've finished, haven't I?
Well, I haven't. You can just get your coat off again and give us hands in here.
You must have led a very sheltered working life, Mrs. Ogden. Did we or did we not agree this morning to a fair and square division of labour?
There was not fair and square about it.
But we did agree. And another thing.
What?
A good boss is always the first to arrive and the last one to leave. See you tomorrow. Ta-ra.
Ooh, your days here are numbered, Bessie Proctor. And that's a promise. Hey, what do you want?
Are you busy, Chuck?
Well, what does it look like? Look, now you're here, you can give us a hand.
Oh, no, I'm not stopping.
What is it you've got against work, Stanley Ogden? It doesn't make you go blind, you know.
I've got some information to your advantage.
Oh, aye?
Yeah. Now, Billy Walker's willing to pay you half as much again to go back to the Rovers.
Yeah, well, I prefer it here. At least I would do if I didn't have flipping staff problems.
You didn't leave her.
Needn't I?
Oh, listen, what time do you start here?
Well, 10, half past. Benny's not all that fussy.
Right, well, you can do 2 hours at the Rovers before you come here, can't you?
Yeah, well, I suppose I could.
Well, there you are, then.
Ah, but what about Benny's shop and the flat? I have to do them and all, you know.
Afternoons.
It's afternoon now and I'm still here.
Look, think of the lolly. Half a gain increase and a 50% increase in your wages, isn't it? And you know what Ted's done to the wages, don't you?
Yeah, froze them.
You'll be the only person in England who's got a 50% wage rise in your packet.
Hey, you know, Annie Walker never has paid me the proper rate.
If you go back now, love, she will be. You'll be walking tall.
All right, I'll do it. Oh, yeah. Do you think I'd be able to manage it all, though?
With me behind you, you'll eat it. You'll flippin' eat it.
So listen, we're expecting visitors.
No, not that I know.
Did you set the table?
No.
Well, who did then?
I thought you'd know.
Well, I don't. So please enlighten me. I've had a very trying day.
Well, you're a private pupil.
Norma?
Have you got any more?
What's the idea?
Well, according to her, it's in return for all the tuition you're giving her. Hey, she's bringing a plate meat pie in any second now.
Oh, dear.
What?
Nothing.
Well, you like plate meat pie, don't you?
I can live without it.
Oh, Oh, it's one of my favourite dishes.
There's no dish known to mankind that isn't a favourite of yours, Uncle Albert.
No, I'm not in love with cow eel. It's a bit rubbery.
I am surprised.
Very nice of Norma, I thought.
Yes, well, you would.
She's doing it for notes, you know.
Is she?
Aye. It's just like old times, isn't it, when our Valerie were looking after me. Only, it's a bit better this some ways. I mean, there's no strings. There are no strings, are there?
No, there aren't.
Oh, well, I just wanted to be sure. I didn't want you to get involved, you know.
Oh, hello, Kellen. I'm glad you got back on time. I didn't want this to spoil.
You shouldn't have bothered, you know, Norma. I mean, Uncle Albert and me are quite capable of looking after ourselves. We've had a lot of practice.
Oh, it's no trouble, Ken, honest. I like doing things for you. I'm Mr. Tatlock. Right, sit you both down and I'll just go and dish up.
Look, if you're all that worried about Christmas trade, you could always sit me in window. I'd wear clothes.
Oh, I'm serious. I mean, with clubs like the Capricorn and that, we could be in for a very lean time.
No, I think you're looking on the black side, Billy. I mean, after all, Christmas is still fairly traditional in this area. You see your turkey dinner, your knees up at the local.
Don't be filthy.
You must be joking. People are falling over themselves to shack up at hotels, eat out in the country.
Me in the window, Lucy doing a go-go thing, Mrs. Sharples playing Smoke Gets in Your Eyes at the piano, Daddy Tatlock rolling dice will pack 'em in.
Yeah, something like that, eh?
Eh?
Pardon? No, what we need is some sort of a gimmick, don't we?
Hey, now I was kidding about sitting in the window, honest.
I tell you what, Ernie, if you could come up with an idea, I'll tell you what I'll do. I won't run off with Emily like we planned. Now, I can't say fairer than that, can I?
Hey, perhaps Emily could sit in the other window.
Mr. Bishop.
I do.
Sit down, Lem.
Hey?
You heard. I said sit down.
I don't take kindly to women ordering me about, no matter who they are.
Oh, aren't we rough and tough? Then why did you run out of the club last night? Frightened of getting involved? Afraid her husband might start on you?
I did not run out of the club last night.
Left in a hurry, then?
Look, I don't have to give you explanations. I'm not married to you or engaged to anything.
True. Very true. And we're never likely to be, are we? Because you're ashamed of me, aren't you?
Makes you say that?
Oh, come off it, Len. I know. I know about you being in line for mayor.
Well, somebody's been blabbing, haven't they? You know, everything would have been all right if you hadn't taken that flaming job. It's no job for a woman.
You're going to say a decent woman?
All right, then, a decent woman. That little shindig that you created last night, you know, it could have cost me very dear. Very, very dear.
You pompous Jessie. It's not many months since you thought I were a married woman with 2 kids. That didn't put you off, did it? On the contrary, you were never off the doorstep. As for me working in clubs, mate, you did a pretty good imitation of a dirty old man for weeks, following me around, leering at me from behind pint glasses. All of a sudden, it's different, isn't it? Suddenly, Rita Littlewood's an embarrassment. Not quite good enough. A touch common. Well, let me tell you something, mate. If you do become mayor, I hope that chain chokes you